is there any one way or any list of things that you can say belongs in a list for a great teacher?
Yeah, I think there's a couple of things. I think one, if you're a great teacher, you're a great coach. I don't necessarily think of myself as a teacher. I think of myself as a coach. And what that means is that I'm looking at all things with an individual. I'm looking at their learning habits. I'm looking at their available time that they have. So one of the things that I'll do with my students is have them go through their day. What is their hours like? How do they use their 24 hours in a day? 8 hours is sleeping, couple hours of eating food, 8 hours working at there's a commute time, all that stuff. How much available time exists for working on the game of golf? That to me is a coaching aspect. How many kids do you have? How old are your kids? Are they out of college? Or are you just having, 3 under the age of 5? So I think you have to pay attention to all things. I think great coaches are passionate. I think great coaches are inquisitive. They're curious. They're trying to gain any and all information that they can, not so that they can be recognized as a great coach, but so that they can help as many people as they possibly can. Like all those things that you say about me and how I've been recognized and all that stuff. I mean, it sounds really good, but it doesn't really mean anything to me except for the fact that it just means that I've got a lot of equipment in my toolbox that I can help people with, so that when somebody comes to me for a lesson, I can teach them in a fashion that they're going to learn best, and I'll understand the cause and effect, because I have all these little different things, and I've been in all these different spaces to allow me to do so. So, when I look at great coaches, I think great coaches are individuals that are in constant pursuit of perfection, as Vince Lombardi said, and hoping for greatness. And that greatness is reflected not in, pound my chest kind of thing, but in how they played. So I'll give you an example. I played golf not long ago with an individual and a pro member, and this individual was a 13 handicap, and I was working with them over the tournament was a couple days, but I was with them for about 4 days. And by the time the 4th day rolled around, the last day of the tournament, this 13 handicap was standing over a putt on the 18th hole of about 3 feet for a round of 75. And what I was really proud of is, while he missed the putt and shot 76, it's his lowest round that he's ever shot. And I didn't really do anything as far as technique is concerned. I asked him to do one thing with his technique, but it was more of getting him to understand how he talks to himself, the things that he says on the golf course, and his approach to each and every shot as an individual experience. And so for me, I think great coaches are patient. And I think that's one of the things that you have to have. So when I'm looking at what, the grouping of a great coach, it is a whole lot of little different things kind of put into a blender and stirred up, and it comes out as somebody that ultimately is more concerned with others than themselves. And when you do that, I think you endear yourself to the student, and you allow that student to improve.